Welcome back, Duelists, to our legendary 5Ds deck breakdown. This time, we are going to be looking at Crow, Hogan's Blackwings, and who better to take us through where Blackwings first started in 2009 than Alberto. Take us away.
Yeah, I mean, it all started this way. So essentially, with the Black Whirlwind and the normal summon of a Blackwing monster, you got easy access to any of your Blackwing monsters deck. So what you did back in the day was, for example, activate the Black Whirlwind, normal summon Blackwing Border the Spear, and then search, for example, Gale the Whirlwind. At this stage, you get to special summon Gale, you go to synchro summon, and then you essentially can special summon the Blackwing Armor Master onto the field. And then, if that was the case, you also had Icarus attack to essentially also use the Armor Master onto the field to destroy 2 cards your opponent controlled. And this was the tactic pretty much, essentially having easy access to any monsters from your deck thanks to Black Whirlwind, which was a phenomenal card and still is.
Exactly that, a very nice combination from monsters, trap cards, spell cards, and even the synchro mechanic itself. So, where is the next stage of the evolution for Blackwings?
Yeah, absolutely. With the next stage, we have Blackwing Value the Emblem of Honor, which changed Blackwings entirely, because once essentially values into the graveyard with another synchro monsters, you can special summon a synchro monster thanks to Value's effect. And for example, we got to see in action Blackwing Silverwind the Ascendant, which has always been very popular, especially because of the attack points. 2,800 is a very, very big monster. And with Value being played, you also get to play with the graveyard, which is something unbelievable, because there are so many different cards that have been used throughout the years to get you access to the graveyard. I'm thinking, for example, of cards such as Blizzard the Far North, a Blackwing card which is incredibly powerful, that triggers also the Black Whirlwind, get easy access to Value the Emblem of Honor. So, unbelievable cost. Yes.
Blackwings don't stop there, they continue to progress. So, as we sit here right now with the legendary 5Ds deck, where do Blackwings now go?
Well, the deck has changed quite a bit, especially in Duel Links. We got to see some of those cards in action. And at this stage, essentially, you can use Simoon in the hand. So essentially, you get to banish from your hand 1 Blackwing monster to search the Black Whirlwind. And this is what really changes most, because back in the day, Black Whirlwind is one of those cards that you really wanted to see on your very first turn, and you have very easy access thanks to its effect. So essentially, you can place it face up onto the field, and at this stage, you can also normal summon the Simoon, even without tributing, which is something very, very unbelievable, honestly. And that's purely because you control no monsters, correct? Exactly, yeah. Exactly. This is very nice. And at this stage, the Vara can also be used and special summon. And once a special summon, you get to synchro monsters using this effect and sending them to the graveyard. So to make a level 8 to special summon from the extra deck, the Blackwing Dragon. This is something that I really like, especially because it really gives you easy access to this card. And on the other side, if you really want to use, for example, the Sudrid has a very cool effect that essentially you can tribute 1 monsters onto the field to bring the token. And given that you have so many different Blackwing monsters and tuner monsters into your deck, you have a lot of variety of combinations. And this is what I really like about the deck. The more monsters you can put up on the field, the more pressure you can put into your opponent. And let's not remember that you also have the Whirlwind active, and every single time one of your normal Blackwing monsters is going to resolve the effect of a Whirlwind and search for a new one.
Yeah, it's absolutely incredible what Blackwings can now do. The fact that you have a card like Vata that lets you send your materials from the deck to the grave to perform a synchro summon is something that is very, very unique to the Blackwing strategy. And being able to produce your ideal ace monster for Crow himself, being the Blackwing Dragon, is absolutely amazing. And you can do this straight from the box of the legendary 5Ds decks. So make sure you go and pick them up while they are available. You do not want to be missing out if you want to become a Black-Winged master just like Crow Hogan.